What's your name?
My name's Mark.
What's your favorite color? Hurry up!
That depends on the season. Green. Sure, green. We'll say green.
Got it. You got him, Locke. Go.
What does green have to do with anything?
It's the worst good cop, bad cop.
It's really a terrible color.
No, I like the green. It's real nice. You don't see a lot.
You would like green. You saw what we did to your friends, didn't you?
Heck of green.
Yeah, I did. That was real messed up.
All right, so who's your boss, or did we already kill him?
He didn't kill him. Yurik's our man.
Yurik?
He's gonna be pretty pissed off. Yeah, Yurik.
Where is he right now?
Well, I don't know. I don't keep tabs on him. I mean, he could be at the Blanco homestead. He could be out patrolling somewhere. I don't really know.
Why isn't he here?
Because he stationed us to be here.
He didn't give a sub-lieutenant or anything like that?
Oh, you killed that guy.
No.
Then I slap him around a little bit, just the face, left to right.
Ow.
What did you get out of torturing that poor woman?
Nothing. I got paid. Man,
How much?
I got paid to do it.
You got paid to torture that woman?
And it's like I'm on like a salary thing, so
What kind of benefits?
annual. Well, I get free haircuts because
I can tell. Those are pretty rough.
That's about it.
So you just tortured that woman for kicks, or because the Blanco man told you?
The Blanco man told us.
Why did he want to torture her?
I don't know, man. She's a Goliath, probably a Yotun. It's probably what Yotuns and Blancos kind of hate each other, so it only makes sense.
I slap him around just a little bit more. Slap.
Yeah.
Why do they hate each other so much?
They're both families trying to take over the town. Both
Okay.
want power and everything.
So you think you're the good
Does
guy?
he ever
then?
do routine inspections here?
You both ask me questions.
Well, you should
Answer them both.
I don't know what you said.
He can't hear out of his 2 ears. I slap him again. Slap.
When will Blanco return?
Oh, he comes at night, but
Every night?
No, not every night. Just sometimes. Our guy usually goes to the Blanco homestead and checks in with them there.
And we killed that guy.
He killed him. He had some kids too. Steven did.
I'm not taking that slap.
Ow, ow.
I'm like heavy-footed coming up, and at this point, I'm pulling out. Y'all haven't seen this before, but it is a great axe that's made of like the demon glass.
Okay. So
That, you know that demon glass fire we found in the ocean? It looks like that. It's just like black crystal and red. And so I'm
pull it out.
Yeah, like it's been in my like inventory to like where you guys haven't like necessarily seen it. Like I wasn't like making it super noticeable, but
I'll spin this guy around in his chair and towards you, and like where he can see the axe, and say, "That looks like it could split you in two if you don't tell us everything."
just
Ooh,
walking.
that
I'm walking up, just dragging it on the ground to where it's like, is it wooden floors?
Yes.
Okay, then I was gonna say we were sparking, but it's just like carving through it
Okay.
at the top.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Yes. Someone make an intimidation check with advantage, since you got like 3 people
That's all you
trying
got.
to do this.
I mean, I have a +1 to intimidation, so I don't know.
Okay,
if that's
hold on.
gonna be
Let me
good.
see. I've got +6.
You have a cloak too that I think it's already added into your thing, but yeah. I think Frank's the most
Frank
intimidated.
does.
24.
And then tell me what you're that's intimidated. Tell me what you're trying to do with him though. With this intimidation, what are you trying to get out of this guy?
The whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help his God.
Any like important information on
He needs to spill his guts.
the
for his
Broncos
life.
and what loot is here, yeah. And
So you guys are saying like tell us anything you know about the Blancos and about any loot here.
actually
like, okay.
important information.
All right. I was lying. All right. The chest is a mimic, and if you step on the rug, there's a glyph of fire, and then there's alcohol right next to that, so it'll be a huge explosion.
Oh, neat. Cool trap, bro.
Good.
The gold and the leather studded armor. That's all we've got here. We're just here to torture the guy across the street by torturing his wife.
What do you gain from that?
That's I don't know. The Yurik, it's him. He's just a crazy guy, okay? That's just how he is. He's insane. His brother, White, he's much more calm, much more reserved. Yurik's crazy. But that's who I work under.
Blanco, what kind of name is that?
I
It's
don't
just
know.
white.
Their whole name is white. You know different languages. Yurik is white in another language. They have a brother named Blanc. That's white in another language. Albin, that's their father. It's crazy. It's just white. Their whole family.
If there's nothing else you can offer, I think I've heard quite enough of your tongue.
Okay, I won't say anything. You just leave. I'll just be
Nope.
here. No, please listen.
No
Listen to
longer an
me.
option. I walk
Listen
up
to
with
me.
the axe and I overhand and I'm gonna try and split him down the middle.
No. Okay. Roll to hit with advantage.
Okay. Can I
He's
do
just
that
there.
on here? I'm trying to do it. I'm rolling on the iPad, but I gotta see if I can roll it like that. I'll just do this. Custom roll. That was not. So 9 plus 7, 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Didn't need much because he's there.
Yeah. So that is 13 points of damage to his skull. Dang.
He's barely hanging on. So you got his head, but you like slashed it kind of on the side because he was kind of moving a little bit. So he's still moving around, but he is very messed up. Half of his head's gone, and he's just
Yes,
there.
nearly headless Nick from Harry Potter. It's just like I cut into like the edge of his neck.
I just walk up and I shove the chair over. That way he falls on the ground, takes some damage.
He's still alive.
Okay, so push him over, and then I'm gonna just try and decapitate him at this point.
I think
Yeah.
you can do that without a
Okay.
roll.
So just straight down on his neck.
All right, and then his head just goes rolling around the floor.
Hold on, let me start the group meeting. All right, first, sorry for acting on my own, guys. I feel like it's been a couple months, even though it was only a week since we last did something like that.
His felt like it. I was only one.
So for situations like that, do you think we should appoint a strategist, someone to plan something out for when we do stuff like that?
We should probably have a meeting before we do anything like that again.
I
It's just
vote,
the meeting.
I vote that Greylock be
This
the
is-
deciding factor in most of our main encounters.
I was going to say Frank, but
Frank was the last deciding factor. This isn't Frank's adventure.
I was only angry at you, Zuck, because these are kinsmen of mine. As far as I know, share my family name, and I don't want them to die. I thought I lost them already, and if I can save any of them, or just get back in touch with any of them, that's what I want to do.
Greylock, what is your family name?
My name is Greylock Yotun.
No.
I understand, Greylock. I still think it was a bad move on my part. And I just want a little more coordination so I don't ruin everyone else's plans.
I understand. I should have told you what I was thinking of doing, but I was too excited as well and silently went along with my plan, and it didn't help. I will say now, because I have that spider familiar, you just see a little robotic spider hanging on a chain around my neck.
Ew, neck spider.
I shiver.
He's quite friendly, actually, and I toss him at Lonk.
And I try to stomp him.
He dodges it. He shoots a little robot web to my hand and flies back before he can do that.
So we're just going to walk into this town? What are we doing?
Going after the Jotuns or the Blancos?
I believe it would be good to make contact with the leader of the Jotuns. It's a woman named Greymat, who is my father's sister.
Wait.
I've not seen her in a long time. But I feel like...
Your aunt?
Yes, it's my aunt.
I was about to say, is Greylock's people don't have a word for aunt.
No.
That actually becomes funny.
No. But yes, this Greymat is my aunt, and I have not seen her in many years. I'm hoping she'll remember me. I was a lot younger the last time I saw her, so hopefully making contact with her can get us in a more favorable position.
Well, Greylock, I'll back you up anywhere. Let's do it.
Appreciate it. I guess with that, there's nothing else for us to really talk about for now, so we can head in and
Right.
see what's there. All hands in. Goonies.
I'd like to wave this wand I never used. Wand of Pigeon Summoning.
What is that going to do?
Find out. Summon 9 pigeons.
Food!
And then I'd like to cast Speak with Animals. And then
Sick.
I'm going to use Beast Sense. And I'm going to ask one of the pigeons to fly around town.
What are you doing?
That's extremely insightful. Who are you?
Like, oh my god,
Think of this.
who are we? What's happening? I'm just here. I just exist now. Who are you? Lizard man?
Well, I'm
You
Zuck.
summoned...
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I don't know my name. Can I be Bill?
Yes, you can.
I don't
Bill
like the name
Pigeon?
Bill.
You
Oh.
can't hear this.
I know. That's why I was like, never mind. I'm traumatized by it.
Sure.
Could you fly around the houses, maybe look inside some windows around town in front of us?
I can't fly super fast. I don't think so. That it might take
That's
a little
fine.
bit, but sure. Maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Maybe
That
we
works
can,
for me.
we can take a short rest if it's going to take some time.
How does
Asking if
sense work?
fly around for like an hour.
I don't know. What is that?
It's casting time is 10 minutes. I got a touch, and then you touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell. You could use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses. While perceiving through the beast's senses, you gain the benefits of any special senses possessed by that creature, though you are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings.
So then it'll take about 20 minutes then, I think. 20, 25. We'll just say 30 minutes because you do that before the pigeon goes, and then pigeon will actually have to go, right?
Well, I guess the pigeon could just do its own thing. I was just asking it a favor.
But, well, you're still looking through the pigeon, though, is what you're saying. Okay.
Cool, because I was just going to throw my spider on it and then do the same thing.
All right. So Zuck, you see it go through the town. You don't see anybody. All the windows are boarded up. You see, well, I'll just show you the town. If you take your stuff off real quick.
Don't get sucked up into the decks. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. It's just I got the wand. I don't think I was ever told.
See, oh, this isn't here. Storyline.
Look out.
This is what you see through the little pigeon's eyes. So it's just this
Dang, they had Wells Fargo on our land.
This- long stretch of buildings. They all look a bit tattered, but seem to have some progress towards being repaired. It doesn't look abandoned. It just looks like nobody's out doing anything. There's nobody outside. All the windows are boarded up, so it's like they're hiding from what you can see in the town.
So, dude, I guess is that what I suspect, that people are just inside?
So maybe you don't necessarily think that they're inside. This town isn't abandoned because it looks like this place is upkept. They're just not around. So maybe they're hiding. Maybe they're out somewhere.
Is there any smoke anywhere, like a fire?
No, doesn't look like any smoke or anything. This looks like a really quiet town.
Blacksmith not doing anything.
Okay, so you do that. Nope, this. And you see this man walk in. So you see this man, he's about 5'10", long white hair, tan white skin, slender build, has Mexican flag colored cowboy gear, most notably a green cape with a leather chest piece and a white snakeskin cowboy hat. And he's got like a high pitched Texan accent. He's like, well, yeah,
Howdy indeed.
my name is White Blanco. I've been hearing a little bit about you guys.
Here.
Well, Brother Uric, he goes around and starts playing a little melody on the piano, some light background music. Well, Brother Uric, he said he got a call about some stuff that was happening up there at a little house that he apparently had. I didn't know about it. And he said you guys had off some of his guys. The piano music kind of gets a little faster, and suddenly it stops.
Well, what if we did?
Well, and he turns around. I'd be mighty impressed. And he's a colorful guy. He's got a quick temper, and he's just trying to do his own thing, but trying to ruin this stuff that I built up for our family, and he just doesn't know when to be civil. So, that being said, I got a proposal for you guys, but before that, I'd like to ask you, what are you doing here in this town? Never seen any of you before.
Can I ask your opinion on the Jotuns first?
Oh, the Jotuns? Look, they got some good things that they want to implement in this town, but my family was here first, and we just want to take control of it and have them leave us.
So your family was here first.
Nothing hateful, just want them gone because they're trying to take the town from us, and now it's hurting us. So it's been a struggle trying to allocate resources to deal with them, and then negotiation, politics, all that stuff.
Well, Mr. Blanco, I'll be honest with you. We've been traveling through, we're trying to hunt down a particular warforged by the name of Cole. Our boss Jermaine sent us on this way on a lead. So we're here to try to hunt down a warforged by the name of Cole.
Make a deception check.
Advantage?
If you
Oh, yeah,
have your extra inspiration die, then yes.
I want to use an inspiration die for this.
So then yes, advantage.
Oof.
Nat
Right,
20.
really, Cole. Wow. I can't say I know of a Cole, but
Warforged, they're dirty folk. I don't care none for them, but
brother,
Honestly, he doesn't
That's
care
right.
about you neither, right? Honestly.
So they're all racist.
Ring buzzes a little bit. Calm down.
I'm just
I
in
know.
outrage. Are you kidding me?
yeah, Warforged zombies, hate them all. Hate all
those are
those.
the only ones I can stand.
I like you. See, you got one of my dad's cigars. Pretty
They're
good.
not too bad. One of the best ones I've had in a while.
Got those imported from Arganessen, the Dragonlands. So they know how to make them down there.
All right. So I pose you this.
Okay, that's
What do you need from us to get us on through here? We're just moving on.
Well, you can go through if you'd like. You seem like kind folk trying to do a job, so that's understandable. But I'd also like to offer you a job.
Well, let's hear the proposition.
I will offer you 4,000 gold pieces each.
True.
And a room in my mansion, complete with free meals while you're, doing this investigation, my investigation and your investigation for that Cole Warforged. I just want you to, I'd like you to help me take down there. You might have, if you've been in the town, you probably noticed there's not a lot of folks out right now, right?
There was an absence of folks, and then we just walked into town, and I got shot by my knee, but it didn't. I just missed.
Yeah. Sorry about that. He does warning shots. Thankfully, I can at least let him do that. I let him fire his little gun, and then Urik's happy. So I just have him fire warning shots at people and have them come in here first so I can meet them. Just to make sure, just keep the town safe. Anyway, the reason there's not really many folks out, or not anybody out, is because there are mole people that have been badgering the town lately.
Pun intended.
And they've just not really been what we want around here. They've been annoying, digging holes, tunnels everywhere, and making some buildings collapse and everything. So everybody's just been trying to avoid them. So we're hiding inside during the day because we don't, so that they think, oh, they're not here, so that they won't, interact with us or anything. So they just stay in their little tunnels, which has been working, but we kind of want to go outside. And then at night, there's zombies, so we can't go outside at night either. So anyway,
Old people posse.
they're sizable, but they're not really finding folk. They mostly just talking to folks. So if you just talk to them, this is really, they're just a nuisance to town, and it's going to hurt the population growth to it. It's been a downtown for a while, but once you get rid of them, then we can try and figure out the zombie situation. But you guys can just help me with the mole situation. That'd be fine.
Do you mind telling us where they are?
So he's off bringing a job to get rid of old people.
Yes.
What do they think the problem with?
We're going to get into it, but these guys, Blancos, were here first. No sandstorm.
All right, there you go, Blanc Leon. Yeah, the Yotuns are, answer your question, little lizard man. Yotuns are just, they have a homestead on the other side of town, just like us, and they own, so we control some of the, oh, hey T.
Hello, sir. Oh, hey, T.
We control some of the buildings, some of the shops here, and then the Yotuns control some of the things, so.
You guys intermingle very well, or bad blood between the two?
Yeah, don't really go into their places. It's just kind of hard because they have the bank, and so I'd really like to get that bank back, just because you control the money, you control the people. It's just how it is. The saloon is probably the only place where we're docile because nobody owns that. We've just negotiated that's no one's place.
Neutral territory.
Neutral ground, yep.
Tell me this. Did you own the bank before?
Oh, we owned it all before they came in. And then they started coming in one night. I think it started with Gray Matt. It was just her. The woman that used to live in the house there, I can't remember her name, but it was her. And then after a few weeks, there started to be more Yotuns. And then a few months passed, and I think that lady died, and I think she left in a will that Gray Matt got that mansion, so she owns that mansion now. And
well, I do have a question for you, Mr. White.
Sure.
Being an elf myself with white hair. Are the things between the two clans, or is it shot on sight? Do I need to be worried for my life if I step into the wrong building?
Some looks and might get some disservice, but you won't get shot. Well, they do have a guy. I don't know his name, but they have a guy that's like Uric. He's shoot first, ask questions later, so that guy might get you. But he's
Does he have a name?
I'm sure he does. I don't know it because I don't talk to the man.
Who doesn't?
Yep, he got one. What is it? I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
That
Well,
guy,
I'll just
think he's in
I'll just
charge
be
of the
on the
casket making. So just stay clear of the casket makers. And
Does
should
it
be
go
good.
both ways? Should I be ready to fight a Yotun if they look at me the wrong way?
That helped me out if you get rid of some of them.
Well, I'm
I don't
not
mind that.
saying I would, but I'm just saying, do I need to be on guard?
Frank's finger just starts buzzing.
I think they're pretty civil, I guess.
And we're civil towards them, I take it?
Oh, you're talking about if you're working for me?
Well, just in general with the as long as shit doesn't start between one of us, nothing's going to start between any of us, kind of thing. All right.
Yeah, we're happy. My brother Uric captured that Goliath lady, and she's dead, so I gotta wrap that up. Luckily, I think she was just part of a family that was cast out from the Otunes, so I think we're good there, but we gotta work on some damage control. So, you guys gonna take this offer, or what?
Give us maybe a day or two to look into the Jotuns. Get back to you before we
All right.
leave town.
I think I can do that. To catch T up. T, you guys killed everybody in that fight from last time. They kept one alive to interrogate him. You got some information out of him. There's two families in this town of Shadowcar, Blancos and the Jotuns, that are rubbing, I don't know, where they're antagonists towards each other. You guys started walking into town. Zuck did a survey with his pigeons. He had wound up pigeon summoning and used that and saw through the pigeon's eyes. Town looked boarded up and everything. And as you guys were walking, you were in between this water tower and this big building. There was a shot. Uric Blanco, the brother of White Blanco here, said that you needed to come inside, and you guys came inside here to talk to White Blanco, who is the head of the Blanco family. And you don't have any of your weapons in here. They took your weapons at the door. And then he offered you guys 4,000 gold pieces each to get rid of the mole people that are here.
Oh, I thought that was for the Jotuns.
No.
No.
Never mind.
Also, Garlock is in his ring, which is on Frank's finger.
Yes.
So I can hear everything, but I can't see what's going on. So I'm just listening.
So, well, all right. I guess if you guys aren't going to take me up on my offer, I'm sorry. I don't really want to keep you here unless you take me up on my offer. So if you guys are good to go in town, there's a saloon there. You can get a house or get some rooms there for the night, and then just come by and let me know tomorrow, I guess.
We'll be by in the morning.
What
Let's
your
just...
decision is. All right. Thank you. He sees you approach and he says, can I help you?
Yes, sir. I was looking to find out some information about the mole people around here.
What do you want to, what do you want to know? They dig tunnels around here, and it's terrible for the infrastructure. We've got sinkholes popping up everywhere.
Well, do they have any weaknesses or anything they're scared of?
They don't like bright lights, so they obviously don't like being out, but they like to be socials, and they're trying to make friends with all of us, so they go out anyway and just wear like glasses, like sunglasses. So, but you take those away, man, they hate it. They hate the
But
light.
at nighttime, they're pretty all right, I assume.
I think they sleep during the night. I don't know what they do. But nighttime's when zombies come out, so you gotta stay inside for that too.
Zombies?
Yep.
Like hordes? A few of them? How many?
It like a couple hordes. It's not like anything too big, but still dangerous.
Are the zombies after anything?
Yeah, I think they're just being zombies, just shuffling around. I don't know because
Are you from around?
I don't go outside. I live
you
in
just-
that big mansion by the water tower.
Oh, so are you one of the whites?
One of the Blancos.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
Blanco.
One of the exciting lights.
Excuse me, I know Will White by that. I met Mr. White earlier. Sorry, the name confuzzled me.
no, that's my brother. I'm Blanco.
So you're Blanco. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Blanc.
I just meet a fellow elf with a facial hair. That's cool.
Yeah.
Y'all are such surface people.
So, was mole people? Was there any special interest in getting rid of them?
I know Wyatt wants them gone.
Just to help the town, right? Nothing beyond that.
I mean, they just want them gone because it's affecting the businesses.
Gotcha. Because nobody can go outside during the day or night, so everybody's just stuck.
We have to be very quick, so we just run to our houses or whatever.
Do we have a starting point for the mole people?
What do you mean?
Where do we even begin to deal with these moles? You start stomping on the ground?
Well, if you go back to Wyatt, then he might tell you.
It's true. We haven't accepted the question.
You haven't accepted it yet.
Oh, I thought we accepted the moles but didn't accept the other one. My bad.
The
Oh,
moles
The
yes.
mole was the only thing he offered.
And he's like,
Yes,
if you
we
take
were,
out
yeah.
any Jotuns, it's a plus.
You said you were gonna give it a day so that you can
I thought we're
figure
good.
some stuff out.
Clear.
Let's gauge the difficulty of this first.
And then I'll look around, make sure there's not any Jotuns nearby, and say in a lower tone. So, is there any concern with the Jotuns? Do they like the mole people, or does everybody just hate them?
And they're pretty annoying. People don't like them. I think the O'Toons are. I think they don't like them either, but they might. I don't think they're as adamant of getting rid of them as Wyatt is. I don't think I've seen them really trying to do much about it. Just shoo them out of places that they don't want them to be. They aren't being proactive about it or anything.
And between us, is there any particular Jotun that we could knock off your list?
Greymat's the leader, and that'd be the one to get, right? Get her, and that's probably fall down.
She's the one holding them all together, you say.
What is it? What is the family without their family head?
That's a fair point. Does she have any subordinates? Any head honchos of any clans or anything under her?
The Black Yao and Black Hyo, they're pretty up there. And she, you know what? I shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you, all right, because I'm a little bit drunk. They took our blacksmith.
Two Gun Fuego? I've heard of him.
Well, it's her. Two Gun Fuego.
Yeah.
She's got red hair, long red hair, beautiful woman. She's a human. So I think my family would be okay if I married her, but I don't know about all that.
She's
Yeah,
held hostage, or
they took her, and they're just using her as the blacksmith now. So
we take in
she's held hostage.
retaliation?
I don't know. Greymat's been real careful about not letting us see who she's real close to or anything. But
I hear they have the bank. Is there any way to get into the bank?
getting the bank would be good. I
I
know
would-
White's
sorry.
wanting the bank back.
So how would you go about getting into the bank? Would you go at night, or would you go into a day? Or just hold them up and take all their money? Got any ideas?
Not really much of a planner. Just a drinker.
Same.
If I were to do something, I think if I had some guns, Urich does, if I had some good guns like that, I don't know where White gave him the guns, but I don't know where White got the guns, but oh, you know what? Probably Two Gun Fuego. She probably got her guns. Yeah, she's pretty handy. She's pretty nice. She's very pretty too.
So now you're telling me the Jotuns have the guns too, because they got Two Gun Fuego?
Maybe she's pretty resourceful and very pretty. For a blacksmith, she's got these hands that are like an angel's hands.
Really?
You can just pull them apart like bread.
Jeez.
Give this guy a shower. Jesus.
This dude is down bad. He needs to touch grass.
Man, you've really fallen head over heels for this woman.
Hey, I haven't. My wife died, so
I find another one.
All right then. Well, Mr. Blanco, I'll leave you be here. I'll let you get back to your drinking, and then I'll walk away.
thank you. What was your name? Did I get your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Lonkley Orton. You can call me Lonk.
All right. That's
We
me.
may be doing some business for Mr. White here pretty soon.
Oh, nice. Really? That'd be cool.
We're still working out the details, but it sounds pretty promising.
What other languages stuff knows?
I summon Giant Man.
I hear the taps. I quietly like put my stuff up, and then I appear. Jeez.
He said no flicking. Remember, no flicking.
I wasn't trying to flick. Oh, we are like sized down.
Yeah.
I'm
Gotcha.
speaking.
So, Frank, when you tell him to get out of the ring, what are you just saying? Get out of the ring or something?
No, I
you
summon
do
Giant
anything?
Man is the passphrase.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you summon him. There he is.
All right, so smoke just billows out, and then I
Like a
land at the
fucking
open
genie.
space.
Now
cough.
you can see.
Oh, finally. Frank, ring, please.
Yeah, I toss it back at him, and it grows exponentially.
I catch it. I don't even catch it in my hand. It just slides immediately to my pinky finger.
Yeah, just like Lord of the Rings.
Yep, it just gets on immediately.
Now he's invisible.
Precious. Feel your princess.
All right. Well, that was a lot to take in.
Yeah, I'm assuming you heard everything, Greylock.
I heard everything you could hear, Frank. So
I vote that we give this giant man a pseudonym in case his name is known.
Let's name him Goliath. Because, like, earlier, I was reading a story called David and Goliath. I think it'd work really well for him.
Isn't that the race?
that is what we are. We are Goliaths.
I don't
so
know.
I don't think that would be a good name.
Let's call him
David.
Jerry.
That is a horrible name. I
What about the guy you split in twain? We could just call you Mark.
Mark.
I feel like Mark is too common. I will go by my moniker, the Tinkerer.
Mark it is.
Mark the Tinkler.
No, I had a name.
Mark it is.
Fine,
Not booming your voice, Goober.
you can call me Mark.
You have to whisper. There's mole people about.
We're on the
Oh.
second floor.
I
There's still mole
forgot
people.
about the mole people. I am fine with the name Mark. I will just need to change my appearance to look more like not Mark, or to look like Mark and not myself.
It's just normal SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, I'm Doodlebob now.
Hi, I'm Mark.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Oh, it's Paul.
What do you think, guys? Can we get the mole people to leave, or are you guys considering genocide?
Look, I haven't seen any evidence of mole people. I think it's a big conspiracy.
It's true. We could just go outside and stomp around and see what happens.
See what happens.
Also, what do you want to do, Greylock? Mark? Hamill?
Don't use my. I feel like I want to try talking to my relatives before we do anything else, but I can do that on my own. If you want to go back to the Blanco house, I'm confused on what to do in this situation. I don't want to just become enemies with one side or the other, but if we could use the coin as a group, you don't have to include me, but I would like to go at least see what's happening with my aunt and potential other
What-
family members.
What say we go this evening and try to see your side of the family before we attack any mole people?
That's fine with me, or I can go now.
Do you want to go on your own?
If that's helpful to you guys, I don't
No, we're.
I'm just-
want to stand.
I'm just asking. We can go with you, but if you think, just asking.
I think anyone that goes with him might not be welcome to take part in that mole control problem.
I'm a little trepidatious because I hear my kind and your kind aren't too friendly around these parts.
That's what I'm afraid of, and I'd rather avoid not us traveling together, but just causing any unwanted attention towards the group.
All right, how do you want me to smuggle you over there? Another ring duty?
I
Can
will
we throw
need,
you in the ring and throw you outside? And then
I would need no. You would have to throw me exponentially far. I can only exit the ring where it once was. So I think, and I also can't use the ring again for today. My uses of it are spent.
You're stuck in this
tomorrow.
room now.
So I have options to leave.
If they know you're up here, we're going to get charged more. I swear, Mark.
No,
Yo, you Greylock. I'll go with
only if you want, but I will not force it.
with me. I'll go meet the Jotuns.
Are we going to become the dreaded split up group that DMs love?
Yes.
Sorry, God.
Listen, I know Greylock has a goal. I know everybody else has a goal. I know those are not aligned.
Theoretically, Greylock, if your aunt wants to get rid of the Blancos, what's everyone else think? Whose side are we picking?
well, we're already a part of this war, whether we realize it or not, by intervening with the family outside of town.
I agree. I don't want to pick a side. I don't want to be in this, but I would have to question my side of it, my family, and see what their true intentions are. And if they're honorable, then I would side with them. If they're not, I would persuade them to change course, or I don't know. I need to talk to them first.
Don't make any rash decisions. Go get their side of the story. We get it.
Well, I'll tell you what I could do. I have this pocket watch that I could use.
What does that do?
It turns me into a random animal.
Oh,
Random? You're gonna do
So-
this in the room?
I would not suggest doing it in the room because I could become a very small animal or I could become something quite large.
well, if you become a horse, you could give one of us a ride.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't exactly have control of it or what
Oh.
I become.
Well,
I could become a rat. I could become a raptor.
So I missed it. Why do you want to become a random animal?
Just so I don't show my face to the Yotuns.
I think that's a decent plan if that's your goal. I think I agree with Frank to not do it in the room. Maybe.
I would
okay.
know. I have no intention of doing it in the room. I would
Okay,
step
okay.
outside, probably in a back alley or something of the sort.
All right. Well, now the dilemma of getting me out of here because I did not walk in with you guys. Unless I walk down alone and then you follow behind. And then we meet up outside.
How stealthy can you
Sure.
be, Mark?
How stealthy? I'm not attempting to be stealthy. I'm just going to walk out the door. Act like I belong. Well, not belong here, but act like it's a normal thing for me to be here. And leaving.
Go on then.
Hey, don't color me red. Do we know the direction of the Yotun?
Nope.
I think, don't we start at the
said
bank?
other-
Someone
Well, they-
told you.
yeah.
I can't remember who told you, but someone told you the Yotun's homestead is on the other side of town.
That's right.
So we would know
White
the general
told us that.
direction. Then I will walk out and just go downstairs and try and walk out the door.
You walk out.
Now, I'm thinking out loud here. What if they have eyes on us and they're watching us go over to the Jotuns? Jotuns. Just being paranoid.
That's why I'm going as an animal.
They know the rest of us.
That is why I am a ferret.
We don't know what I'm going to be yet.
It's gonna
I
turn
could
into
become
a
a-
chicken.
I could become a fish and be completely useless.
You just start dying.
I'm gonna say you guys just go ahead and do something. You've been talking about it for a minute, so
Yeah.
either go to the Yotuns, go back to the Blancos. Tell me what you.
We're
want
all
from there.
going to the Jotuns.
I'll-
That was-
I'll
that
go
was
behind the bar and turn into an animal.
All right. So with that, Lonk, according to the thing, you need to roll 12d100s.
I've got that list ready.
So you already rolled that. Then you just need to roll 1d12 to see which one you
Well,
turn
I thought
into.
there's some options here. I don't want a 1. I can make anything else work except the 1.
It's going to be a 1.
All right.
You said
Anything but a
Just
1.
do a roll in the
Here, so
in
I'll show
tabletop
everybody the
simulator
list so I'm not cheating.
so that it can be fun.
If you like wear a
Roll.
helmet, isn't the thing that indicates you're an elf your ears primarily?
please get a 1. Please get a 1.
Roll in a tabletop simulator so that we can all see. Try and roll one of the actual dice. That'd be cool.
Be a pony.
So I need a D12. How do I remove this one? I don't want to roll that.
This is one of these ones so you can physically. There you go.
D12 roll. Oh, cool. So I turn into a giant shark.
For
Uh,
flavor, can he be a sand shark?
Everybody get your things off the thing.
Yep.
I knew this was a bad idea, but I haven't used it yet, and I wanted to use it.
I'd like to think that he would be a sand shark and he can swim around.
DM discretion. That's
Just-
hilarious.
Just a fin.
He's Jeff.
Well,
Harris.
he was already causing some ruckus because he went behind the bar.
That causes ruckus?
Oh wow.
For someone that doesn't work there to just go behind the bar, yes.
No, I think he meant on the outside of the bar. Like,
I'm not saying I walk outside the bar and I go back
Oh,
to
the
building.
whole
building.
building. Oh, I thought you were talking about this bar.
he's just flipping his pocket watch next to the bar. He wants to see something cool. He turns into a giant shark.
All right, so you go back there and you turn into a sand shark.
Oh, I'm a sand shark.
So I don't know if there's a D&D stat block for that, but you have whatever features that has.
Sweet. You're much kinder than I would have been.
I will say, even though you're a sand shark, you don't breathe air.
So I try to nuzzle into the sand. Do I breathe sand?
Aye.
Sand sharks are still water sharks.
Oh, then
12 turns until death. Got it.
So
No, there is a 5e like sand shark. That's
That's
home.
true.
then it says 3 rounds of combat, which each round is what, 6 seconds?
Yeah.
So I'll be a sand shark for 18 seconds, and then
Just-
just long enough to realize it
So
was.
you're just flopping around,
I'm flopping around for 20 seconds, unable to breathe, and just
and then you turn back to human.
to an elf. Thank you.
Frank goes on record by saying neat.
My God, I knew this was a bad idea.
It was also your idea.
It's a great idea.
Do I get these charges back anyway?
They come back every day, I think, is what it was.
If it's every day, I could just go again.
You had charges. I can't remember.
It restarts it done.
So I have 2 more charges.
Okay.
I could try
You
again. I'm gonna try again.
again.
I guess it could be a ruling that if you used it outside of combat, it lasted longer because it's using polymorph.
I got a 4. So giant constrictor snake. I'll take it.
You're gonna just walk up to the front door, knock on it.
It's up to you.
Do they not have a gate or anything?
It's just the door.
Then yeah, I'd probably walk up to the door and look back. Are we sure? Is this a good idea?
He's going to his adopted home.
Yeah, pretty much. You're like, I'm raising my hand to knock, and I'm like pacing back and forth. I don't know what to do. And then I knock.
So just as you're about to knock, the door opens, and you hear Greylock, and then that's where we'll pick it up next time.
Ooh.
Dang it.